Hello everybody, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. This is our weekly pick a card and it is going to be your yes or no. So this is for you to ask or to get clarity on anything in your life. Okay, this is general. So this does not pertain to anything specific. You may ask any question that you're just wanting a yes or no on. Or maybe you just like to choose a pile just to get a little bit more answers. Whatever it is, these are your 4 piles that are ahead of you, okay? Now, I always tell you to please clear your mind before making your selection. Close your eyes, pause the video for as long as you need to get the correct answer, okay? If you're thinking about 500 different things, you're going to get the wrong answer for you, and that's just going to be very confusing, okay? So if you want the correct answer, you need to clear your mind of everything and everyone. Close your eyes, think about the question, think very carefully about the answers you want to know, the truth, obviously, behind every question. I will try and get as many answers as possible to help you with the reason why the answer is the answer it is. Open your eyes, and the first pile that comes to you is the pile you should choose. Now I have got a little symbol on each pile. Pile number 1 is the aeroplane. Okay, so don't choose this just because of the symbol, but you know, it could be movement that you're looking to do. Maybe it's some kind of travel. You're wanting to know about whether you should travel now or whether you should move. I mean, airplanes are just generally about a journey. Okay. Pile number 2 is about hearing news. It doesn't mean that that's what the pile's about, but that's what the symbol kind of says. So maybe there's some kind of news you're waiting on and you're wanting to know if that news is coming in. It's a seashell. Maybe you just like seashells. Pile number 3, it's a horse. So again, it could be about charging ahead at something. This horse is ready to go. So whatever that may be. And pile number 4 is angel wings. So maybe you're needing angelic help, or you're needing, or you just love angels and you love angel wings. This may be symbolic in any which way, then that's what you should choose. So don't, again, close your eyes, open it up. And the first pile that you see is generally the one that's got the correct answers for you. Okay, let's get into your piles. Hello, welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1, and that was with the aeroplane. Right, okay, so you might be having a bit of a realization right now. There might be a huge epiphany that you're having about your life or about this question, okay? You may have been struggling quite a lot with the situation. You've had your head over heart and you've been thinking a lot about perhaps some kind of friendship or some kind of celebration, or maybe perhaps there was even some kind of reunion that you've been considering or thinking about a lot. You needed to take a little bit of time out for yourself in order to recuperate. This may have been after quite a lot of fighting, a lot of not working in harmony with people, having a lot of conflict in your life. You recognize there's a need to change directions in your life and put the past behind you and move forward. And for some reason you seem to self-sabotage yourself in this situation, or there was someone who betrayed you, which is obviously the reason why you feel like you need to leave, okay? There is a wish fulfillment that's coming in for you, and this is after a huge amount of endings or a lot of stuff that's weighing you down. The answer to your question, however, is a no, okay? And the reason for this being a no is because of the fact that you need to wait for divine timing, okay? So divine timing is going to be at play. And in the meantime, what you're needing to work on is you're needing to work on yourself. You're needing to work on a little bit more on your finances. You need to work a little bit more on being independent and not being so reliant on certain people or certain places. And when you become stronger within yourself and stronger within believing in who you are, then the better you, or the quicker you can get these circumstances to change, okay? And that is what Spirit is saying, is that you're needing to do a little bit more work on yourself, seeing your value, spending a little bit more time on your luxuries, on friends, spending more time with friends maybe perhaps. And when the right time has happened, your wishes will be fulfilled and things will change. But for now, the answer is a no. So yeah, that is what I have for you. Quick and simple, to the point. And I will chat to you soon. Hi, welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the seashell. Okay, so This situation is obviously something either you're waiting to hear news on a job or a project, or maybe perhaps you're waiting to see whether you've won something, or you're waiting to hear about something that you had invested in, okay? There was some kind of investment in something and you're wanting to hear news on the situation. Okay, so there were some kind of delays. You've been waiting for a signal to move. But Spirit says you've actually done everything you needed to do. Now you just have to sit and wait, okay? Stop holding on to the situation, because that's what's, guarding or holding on too tightly. You're preventing it to work out in the way that it needs to work out. There may have been a feeling of defeat, or the feeling of just someone walking away because of the fact that you feel like someone won in the situation and you're needing to let that go. There's going to be some kind of a balancing, or there's some kind of give and take that's going to happen in the situation. However, there's still some kind of indecision and someone still needs to make a bit of a final choice on the situation, okay? You may feel very stuck in your head and feel like there's no way out of the situation. And the number 9 is missing here, which is normally I don't end this pack, but Spirit is now telling me to end the pack, to give a yes or a no, but understand that whatever the answer is, there's still something that has to be done in order for it to be complete. There's been a lot of endings. There's been a bit of breakdown and a lot of upset and pain in this situation. Someone really feels like they've been stabbed in the back, okay? There may have been a person that was in or out, or flippy-floppy, or wishy-washy within the situation. But in the end, this brings about the perfect situation. We have got the King and Queen of Hearts here. And that represents, the perfect power couple. It could be the perfect partnership or the perfect home or whatever it is. There is a union within this situation. The answer here is a yes, but because there's a number 9 missing, the reason why it's missing is because there's still a need for you to work a lot more on your intuition, okay? You're needing to learn lessons from the past, and if you don't learn the lessons, this is not going to come forward. So Spirit is literally perfectly aligning you with this at the right time. You're needing to learn to be a better leader, or more of a leader within your life. Maybe you're needing to learn to take more control of your life. You may be learning, maybe perhaps some physical learning, like actually having to go back to school, and you need to concentrate more on your learning and concentrate on becoming a leader again. And this is a leader that's very passionate, a leader that's very confident. Okay, so maybe you got no confidence and you're needing to have more confidence in your life. And when and if you are able to do this work, you will then bring this solution. You will hear the news that you're waiting for. But right now it's purposely being held back from you, because Spirit's saying this is where you need to be. And when you have done the work that they want you to do, you will then, rise up above the problems here, and it will work out. If you get this beforehand, it probably won't work out. Okay, so please understand that Spirit knows best in this situation. But your answer is a yes. Okay, pile number 2, that is what I have for you. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3 with the horse. Right, so there's a situation that you're quite passionate about. Okay, this could be passionate about some kind of life change, or a new business idea, or new financial idea, or just being passionate about life in itself. It could be a passionate love affair too. And there was a need for you to withdraw in order to see some kind of truth. Okay, there may have been a refusal, or maybe there was just some kind of blockage within your path, and there was just some kind of truth that needed to come out. You needed to focus or hone in on some of your own skills in order to see yourself in a better way. And there may also have been a need for you to come into collaboration with other people, or some kind of teamwork which was needed. And this may have something to do with a house, or needed to do something with celebration or a wedding, or it could just be the fact of needing some kind of harmony within a home. There was a lack of feeling lack in your life, and focusing on not having enough money or not having enough love within your circumstances, and feeling very left out, whether it's left out from a money situation, or dumped, or a situation where you perhaps lost your job or lost something. Okay, but there was too much of a focus on the lack in your life. There was also some kind of nostalgia, something from your past or your childhood, which was perhaps maybe affecting you, or something that you had to work on or deal with. There was also a need for you to stand up for yourself more within your circumstances. There was maybe perhaps someone was being quite defensive within their circumstances as well. There's also events will start to move forward now, and whatever nightmare and anxiety and depression that you may have is going to come to an end. There's some family need for family get-togethers or some spending time with family. There could also be a family inheritance that's coming in for some of you, or some kind of family business or family money. There was definitely some form of trauma within these circumstances, or some form of wishy-washy person, and it seems like it's going to be quite solid within the end. Okay, now normally these circumstances seem like there's possibly more negative than more positive, but I think these are moving more into the positive. I think this is going to be a yes. But right now, there's a judgment call, and I think there's a need for some kind of reunion. There's a need for celebration. There's a need for more fun. There's a need to spend time with your friends. There's a need to just really enjoy life in all areas. Some of you, there's a need for you to return to someone from the past. There's a need for a reconciliation, which will lead eventually to a marriage. For others, this is just a circumstance where the more fun you have, the quicker the results will come through. The more you laugh and enjoy life, the quicker this will become a yes. There's also a need for you to ascend to a higher level within your spiritual self, within your spiritual community. Okay, the more you ascend, the quicker a judgment call will be made, and the quicker things will move forward. So if there's been any kind of stagnation, things are about to move forward, but you're really needing to spend maybe more time with your friends or just having more fun in life, and that will, the more it's more teamwork. It's more about being with people who make you laugh and make you happy. That will bring about these circumstances a lot quicker. And just to work more on your spiritual self versus, anything with spirituality, religion, or anything like that. And work on ascending to be a higher vibrational person. So in other words, the higher your vibration, the quicker this event will unfold, and the quicker this will become a yes. So I think it's eventually going to become a yes. It's just not now, because at the moment there's just more need to work on oneself, and more need to work on one's spiritual self, or more need to work on one's happiness. Okay, pile number 3, that's what I have for you. Right, so those of you who have chosen pile number 4 with the angel wings, this is your reading. Right, so you might be asking about a love situation. This could be a love for a person. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, or like I said, a total, even if it's a love for a certain passion or a love for a certain career. But this is something that makes your heart swell with happiness, okay? And again, it could be, for some of you, an actual love, and you may be asking if this person is a soulmate. You may be asking about a soulmate or a mutual soul connection, okay? This may have been someone that you've broken up with, or this may have been someone that you've had a misunderstanding with, and it's caused quite a lot of pain and confusion for you. There may have been offers that you've had in your life, or you feel like you tried to offer your love to this person wasn't interested in your love, and it's made you feel, or maybe you feel like you missed out and you didn't take this person's offer of love. Maybe you've now having a bit of regrets over the situation, or there's just a lack of, or just feeling like there's something that makes you feel a bit sad about this whole these circumstances, this person or the situation. It's just, there's a bit of grieving that's going on, okay? There is victory coming in for you, okay? There may be a change within your financial circumstances, and a need for you to work more on your financial circumstances. You need to maybe work more on yourself, or improving yourself, and that's perhaps putting more effort into your looks, or putting more effort into investments, putting more effort into learning more about your financial situation, and learning where and how you can improve your financial situation, or improve your career, or maybe there's subjects you need to go and study in order to help you, okay? This could be subjects learning on how to give yourself more self-love, learning how to feel better about yourself, learning more about how to look better within your circumstances or how to look better within yourself, whether it's learning how to lose weight or learning how to use better skin products, whatever the circumstances, learning how to get a new haircut, or maybe you just need to go get a full, change within yourself. The circumstances will bring happiness to you, okay? You will be emotionally fulfilled in the end, okay? And it's slow and steady takes the race is the answer to most of this question, okay? It will bring about a divine couple, a divine union, a divine solution, okay? You may have allowed whatever your circumstances, whatever has happened within these circumstances, you may have allowed it give you a little bit of a feeling of maybe perhaps you feel like God has ignored you. You may have, perhaps for some of you, lost going through a divorce, going through a breakup from a very high level of commitment. And this is something that, you had been wishing for, and maybe you feel like you've had a bit of a, how can I put it, test in fate is what I'm trying to say. You feel like your fate's been tested, you're trying really hard, you put a lot of time and effort into these circumstances or into whatever it is, and you're really feeling like all is lost. So the answer to this question is actually a yes. So no matter what you're going through, you're going to be happy, okay? There is emotional, total 10 of Cups is like every wish ever coming true. You're going to get that, okay? You have to carry on wishing, you have to carry on with your faith. No matter what has happened in the past, there is better coming for you. But right now, you're just having to work on yourself a little bit. Work on how you feel about yourself. Work on your looks. Work on maybe putting more effort into learning. Maybe putting more effort into your finances. Maybe putting more effort into something that's to do with money and your luxuries. Okay, something with maybe buying better clothes or having a better haircut or learning how to put makeup on. I mean, whatever it is, it's something that's going to make you feel better within yourself, and then your wishes will come true. There is success and there is victory coming in for you. It may just mean you have to look at a different career, or maybe a different relationship, or maybe a different situation. Either which way, having more faith will definitely propel you forward. So whatever your question is, this is a yes within your life. There is definitely something good coming in for you, and it's something that's going to make you very happy, no matter how depressed or sad you may feel right now, or how lacking in faith you may have right now. Don't. Things are going to improve, and you're going to be extremely happy. Okay, pile number 4, I hope you have faith and keep on holding on, and know that your outcome's great. Whatever is happening now, your outcome is great. Okay, that's what I have for you.